See? Here's going to be workbench, that's going to be a workbench, you know. This is going to be the air conditioning system. It's going to be great. Used to close the door of that. This used to be a cash register. I got some mold to kill. You know, that's not good to be in here for long. I got to kill that. I wish I could see this place when it was a restaurant, man. I really do. It was probably badass in here. But I think their last customer was served in like 1945. Air conditioners I was thinking about using, but I'm not going to end up using them. This power supply here is going to power the fans. Right there, you see, there's the evaporator coils. One of them was originally an evaporator. It's over 2 tons of cooling if I do it right. This is the unit here that's going to donate for the condensing. I got 2 of the compressors in it, the third one's going to go there. Both sides are going to be hot air outlet. About to hook up the gauges to it. I got this here thing piped in with 100% random ass scrap copper. Yes sir, Bob, it sure is going to be good. Of course the other coil ain't hooked up. I got room for one right there, one over there. Maybe I'll use another unit, I don't know. This is just the first test run. In the process currently, putting plastic over all of these walls. We're getting there. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this stuff yet under the tables. And the AC still don't work yet. Working on the air quality. And I don't really care what's on the wall either, so I got a fishing net. It's behind the plastic, I ain't worried about it. Fuck it. Door closers still open and stuff. He's running. Got my cardboard all soggy. We got us a 50-degree evaporator coil, 64-degree suction line. I can live with that. 140-degree condenser and 115 liquid well. I mean, it's cooling anyway. It's a piece of shit. But I knew it was going to be a piece of shit. It's damn near cold in here. It's only running the one system. That goofy looking hood is necessary to make it blow the air down. Everything's covered in plastic, as you can see. I've got me a little wall here made of plastic. Everything's covered in plastic, except that bench. We're getting there. It's much nicer to be in here now. The air no longer makes you sick. It's honestly just about comfortable. I wasn't expecting to get this right in the first try on this test system, but I mean, that's only 8 degrees of superheat right there. I'm pulling in like a 95-degree air. A 50-degree evaporator coil is as good as you can ask for. It'll get a condenser cleaning before it goes, you know, where it's going to be. Probably way over there, on the side of the building. So it's not on the truck here. But this is a good place to put it for testing. And besides, I didn't have enough copper to move it further away. But I'm going to be getting me some copper real soon. This stupid power supply here was putting out 10 volts. Running that fan real weak, so I switched over to this one. Puts out 14 amps at 12 volts. It holds about 11 and a half. It's a lot better. Still got these 2 power supplies here I've not tested. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much. It's doing its job. With one system only running, it's 90 degrees or so outside. It's comfortable in here. The 2 systems will be able to keep up with anything. I'd say the atmosphere in here is that of a tent. It feels like you're in a tent. It smells like you're in a tent. It doesn't smell like mold at all. Or bleach. It smells clean. There's a little bit left to do, and then I can put sheets on the walls, and you'll never even know this was ever a trolley car. Just got to do a little bit of electrical wiring. You know, there's already some jank-ass electrical going on. Like this random ass 220 plug that is literally just the extension cord stuck into the breaker box on a couple of 1-pole breakers. I got random ass wires sticking right there. Don't touch them. This cord here is also 240 volts on 2 single poles, but it goes to a split outlet over there, 2 110s next to each other. You know, this one, the one on the fence, the one that powers the goofy ass mini freezer in the yard. I'd say it's time for a break. Use 300 foot of aluminum foil tape without tearing the paper one time. We got her all plasticed up now. I'm working on some lighting and some duct work. Right now we got these up here. It's only 3 of them. There's more to come. I got my fan set up over here with my 2 branch lines right here. They're gonna be fans on the other end too. Right here and over there. And that's gonna be the air conditioned ducts. I got this shit controlling those little fans. I got this little transformer and rectifier capacitor just chilling, hooked up here just to test it. Got my thermostat right here just kind of hanging out. You see that one with the black and the blue? Straight from the breaker box in here. An old fuse box. There's the 240 volts coming in, and there's the jank ass stuff going out. So this is a 240 outlet, and those are the 120 outlets there. 89 degrees, ooh-wee, it's the controls. That computer power supply runs the big fan. The smaller transformer and the 2 capacitors and the regulators that you can't see, but just take my word for it, they're in there. Those run the little fans. So they have a small design problem. They're supposed to have some kind of data sent in on this yellow wire, and they don't. You have to disconnect that and reconnect it every time. So something will get built for that. These lights aren't grounded, and they'll give you a little zing if you touch them. This light bulb is 12 volt. See how slow that fan is going? If I just undo the yellow wire and hook it back up, that runs full speed. Goofy. Really goofy setup. This is just perpetually going to not be mounted to anything. It's a Canadian 220. I have no fucking clue how I'm going to handle this whole mess. But that's the way it is for right now. This cord leads in from somewhere else and powers just that fan. All I have to do to shut off everything is throw this switch, and everything dies. Except the ventilation fan that's so necessary. I didn't actually show the way these are set up, but now with this view it's obvious. This is one system, this is another. It just gets cooled twice. That's Victor. This is the setup. There's the mic, And this is what it's hooked up to. That's where the phone goes. Plugs in here. That's why I've got it strapped to the ceiling. But it works okay. And somehow it keeps out that noise. Noisy lights right next to it. Noisy rectifier right next to it. Yeah, it's gonna work out alright. There's a little bit of kinks to work out when it comes to these things. They're pesky little fuckers. Without sending them the right signal. They get all pissed off.